guys, Andrew here.
And Steve.
And we are back for Wild Assent Season 6. And we barely made it here at the end of Season 5. If you were along for the ride with us, you'll remember that we were left with Drusus after getting absolutely destroyed by the Streamcaller.
The level 1 Streamcaller. We had a level 3 Chimera, a level 2 something else, and a level 1 Streamcaller and another level 1.
The Watcher with all the eyes everywhere.
And just
the effigy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the level 1 Streamcaller it got mean. He got really, really mean, you guys. So we
learned a couple things.
Yeah. It's same day. We took a little break.
Yeah.
To regroup.
Yeah.
And figure out what
build our morale back up again. Yeah. Patch those wounds.
So we went and sulked a little bit, and then we are coming back, and we're going to take care of business. We
realized one thing. It'd be great to have a little summary sheet, which I think is on LSG's to-do list.
Yeah.
For stepwise things you should remember to do on your turn every time. Just glance at that, because Steve and I, case in point, keep forgetting simple things like read the creature's card to realize that they have on defense trigger this, and retaliatory things like that.
So
what else did we learn? You need 4 Seekers to capture a level 3 creature.
Yep. And if your Seeker dies in the first 2 activations, you're just out of luck.
Gosh, well, that doesn't happen very often, except for the last 5 seasons in a row. Matsu has died almost instantly.
And there was a moment there where Andrew said to me, well, maybe we should heal her first. And I was like, no, it'll be fine. They won't attack her a second time in a row. They did.
They did. Anyways, we're again in Season 6.
Yep.
It's still an uphill battle because quickly glancing at our enemies, the creatures we're up against, we see that there is the Trenchworm, who's new, the Fire Toad, who's new for us.
Oh yeah.
The Lava Fiend, who is familiar, and the Phoenix, who is familiar. But the Trenchworm, at a quick glance, looks like somebody who literally pops up anywhere on the map when he picks a target. Literally can just go from one end to the other.
Thought. I suspect he'll be doing something very much like that.
And then he just runs away. And the Fire Toad also looks like somebody who is very mobile. We know the Lava Fiend can just blast you from across the map.
Yeah.
And
the Phoenix can fly.
Yeah. So I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to see the same sort of trend here as well. Yeah. So who goes first in this encounter, Steve?
I would like Matsu to go first.
Oh, so we, the Seekers, go first.
Well, that's an excellent question. We are in the brawl, so no.
Okay.
We do not go first. The creatures go first.
Okay.
I'm 2 steps ahead trying to talk about strategy here. Hey, let's go over our encampment phase real quick before we forget to let everybody know what happened there. Because we completed, barely, our 5th season, we got 1 gold piece. Hooray! So we banked that, and we got a free worker to join us. So we have the Monster Hunter. She allows us to capture creatures when they are at half health, plus 5 from whatever half of their health is. So if they're 30, they go down to 15 as their half, but we add 5, so we can actually start capturing at 20.
Yep.
Very nice. She also has an interesting item called the Seeker's Manual that she can craft. So we're looking forward to that. We are also, we're planning on our next upgrade to be the workshop so we can craft a few items and unlock some other useful abilities.
We got a few resources from the creatures we killed. We got some juices, an eyeball, and a crystal. We managed to hunt and got some more as well. So we have a little bit of everything now. So as soon as we get that blacksmith, or the workshop, we'll be able to craft a couple things here that'll be useful for us in terms of keeping people alive. And we'll just hope to get that upgrade at the end of this. So we'll see what happens.
Didn't do anything else special. We skipped the Sylvestrum since we don't really have anything to spend.
Yeah. We just healed everybody as much as we could. The two gals, Fiola and Matsu,
are close.
They're at 15 of 17.
Yep.
Daniel, we got to 22, and Drusus almost got back to full health. He's at 29. And then we drew in our scout phase Goliath, where we fight the Phoenix, level 2 Phoenix, as well as 2 other level 2 creatures, which are the Fire Toad and Trenchworm. And on activation, the Phoenix will assign 1 damage to all Seekers.
Just a massive map-wide AoE.
Yeah, in this particular scenario. So that is what we are up against. I think our priority is to down the Phoenix as soon as possible. Yeah. And probably the Lava Fiend, because he doesn't have much health. But everyone is full health.
Yep.
And he will assign 4 damage to himself. If target is now at full HP, it always was, the Phoenix will then go to full HP. So he goes right back. And we draw another instinct card.
Okay, so just do nothing and pick something else.
Lava Fiend. Yeah. So he's going to target the Seeker, with the lowest magical defense and the lowest health points. So, what do you know?
Big surprise.
Yeah. So place this creature on an unoccupied field adjacent to the target. He will need to face, which is actually advantageous to us. And he is going to do a magical attack, range 1, with, he's level 1. So 4 base damage and 3 attack die.
All right. Roll them up.
I'm so glad there's no if special on this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so that is a total of 7 minus Matsu's magical defense of 1. 6.
So she is in the exact same spot she was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the beginning of the previous.
Yep. So now it's our turn, and you have the dilemma of, do you want to ensure that you at least get a turn with Matsu before she could potentially die, versus do you want to take advantage of a back attack with Fiola on the Lava Fiend before it might move?
Fiola cannot back attack that creature. She has a range of 2 and only a movement of 4. So she would need a range of 3 to be able to hit that creature.
So she can't get there.
Nope.
Well, then I guess that answers your question. My question.
Indeed. So, do we have Fiola go and then move and then put Bestow on Matsu to try and heal her so that hopefully the next activation of the creatures doesn't attack Matsu, negating Bestow, making it pointless to do, and then letting her take a turn. But I think based on the creatures we have here, 3 out of the 4 are going to most likely attack Matsu in some fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move her and attack the monster.
I think that makes sense, because whether you trigger Bestow or not, that creature, if it's going to hit her, is going to hit her regardless.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it has 10 health. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you're back facing?
It's back facing to me.
It is.
I'm going to smack it in the back. So Matsu's base damage is 5. Plus Drusus is 6. 2 more for back attack is 7, 8. So 8 damage plus 1 die plus another die from Daniel. And he has 1 magical defense, which is unfortunate because it will not die. But we got 2 hits. See, I wish we had that, because then it would be enough to kill it.
Yeah, we don't have anything else to...
So, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 plus 2 is 10.
-1.
Minus 1 is 1.
All right. So he's almost there. He's at
He's
1 health.
just so close.
So close. Okay. Let's see what's up next.
So close.
The Phoenix.
Ooh.
Who is going to target himself or herself and halt. If the Phoenix has rebirth, which it does,
Yes.
remove all status effects and heal self for 3. Otherwise, apply rebirth to self. That's perfect for us.
Basically, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
All right, good.
Wow, that was like the best draw we could have had right
Whew.
there. However, now I think Fiola just needs to get closer to over there. And
1, 2, 3, 4. And then she will use bestow. Just because on Matsu, which will heal Matsu every time Matsu moves.
And we hope we get another break here.
Yeah. Trenchworm.
Fire Toad. He is going to target the
Matsu.
enemy with the lowest magical defense that is furthest away. Place this creature on an unoccupied field adjacent to the target's back. Magic attack. Range 1, 4 base damage, and 3 attack die. So it's 6 base damage right now with 3 attack die. So that is 6 plus 2 is 8 minus a magical defense of 1 is 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the Lava Fiend has on defense assign 1 damage to an adjacent attacker, which I did not apply to Matsu when she hit it. In the
Because
back.
we still don't read the card, even after talking about it.
She's got 1 hit point left. Does he have any extras on there? That means she dies right now.
He has on defense, and he also has Melted Earth. If target has less than 13 health, Fire Toad's attacks have on attack immobilize.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay, so she's immobilized and can't move to get that health benefit.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. All right. I really wish we had bought that revive token instead of this falchion way back. Which of my 2 want to go? I think I will activate the only one who can do anything, which is Daniel.
Daniel.
And he will just go 1, 2.
Get him, buddy.
And he is going to do his dual wield at a range of 2. So he'll have 2 base damage, plus 1 from Drusus is 3. And he will have 3 attack die because he gets an extra from the Order's Assault. So 3 plus whatever we roll, which is another 3. So that is a total of 6 minus a physical defense of 1. And
5
that'll be
damage.
5 to the Phoenix.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And we will do that again. Same thing. Which is now 5 minus 1, which is 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Looking good.
Looking good. All right, that's the end of his turn. Trenchworm.
Trenchworm.
He's going to target the enemy with the lowest physical defense.
Matsu.
Matsu. That also has the lowest HP.
Matsu.
Place this creature on an unoccupied field adjacent to the target's back.
Actually, this guy is here. This guy would end up here.
Yeah.
Matsu has 1 extra health because she's adjacent to half cover when she took that attack last time.
You are correct.
So I moved her up to 2 hit points, which
Isn't
isn't
gonna do
really going to
anything.
help
No.
because
Because now
in the first round, she died.
Trenchworm is going to do 3 base damage, plus 2 for being back facing is 5, with 3 attack dice. 5 minus 1
is more than
4.
her hit points.
She's in the bushes.
Matsu, you are trash. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah. It seems there's a plethora of target the lowest magical defense or the lowest health in everything that we've played against. Yeah. So everything just goes to her at the beginning of the scenario, and she dies within less than 2 activations. Okay, so that is unfortunate. Now it is Drusus's turn, and he is going to just try to close the distance too. Ugh.
No matter what you do, they're just...
Yeah.
You know, you...
3. He's going to do nothing. There we go. All right, so he just moves 3 over to be closer to Daniel, and we are not sitting pretty. Okay, that's the end of his turn. And creatures went first, so that's the end of the round. So new round, everyone is refreshed.
Okay, Fuel is back. Bestow is still on cooldown.
Is there any way that Fiola can get an attack on that Lava Fiend?
No. She can't get line of sight on it because there are 3... These 3 things are in the way. She might go 1, 2, 3 turn. Still can't get line of sight on it. So the Lava Fiend is not an option.
So what is the closest she can get to these 2 while still getting the benefit of partial cover and rear attack on one of the other 2?
If she were to stand directly behind the partial cover, she could poke the frog or the toad, pardon me, in the back.
Okay. Does she have a heal for 5 that's available?
Yeah.
So she may just want to wait and see who they end up targeting before she does something, in case she needs to save herself if she gets attacked twice and then activates, for example. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that gives Daniel the option of at least killing the Phoenix once and burning the rebirth.
Sure.
Yeah?
So Daniel first.
Daniel first, I think, because the closest Drusus can get is there, which doesn't help right now.
So creatures go first.
They do.
Top of the round.
They do.
So why don't we see what they're going to do first? And then that'll be our tentative plan.
Fire Toad.
Okay.
Enemy with the lowest magical defense.
Drusus.
Drusus. The Fire Toad is going to advance 3. So he is just going to...
He's going to try to get to Drusus, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Fire Toad, anything special that he does on activation?
Nothing.
Okay.
He just doesn't get there. So that changes the plan entirely because Fiola could remove the Lava Fiend.
3, 1, 2. Yeah.
She only needs to do 1 damage.
Yeah.
I think that is worth its weight in gold at this point before
Absolutely.
The Phoenix can heal it.
So she'll go 1, 2, and then whack it from right there. So she'll do 3 base damage, 4 for Drusus, 2 more for back attack for 6, and then 4 dice. Okay.
But she can re-roll, right? Only if she wants to.
All attack dice. So,
she doesn't need to.
I don't think we need to anyway. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have enough health and defense. So, in the bushes with the Lava Fiend.
Perfect.
And we'll grab some monster juice for that.
All right. Now,
excellent.
We will go, and it is the Trenchworm. Targeting he with the lowest physical defense.
Matsu. She did.
Or,
everybody else has 2.
Or whoever has the lowest health, which is Fiola.
Fiola.
On occupied field to the target's back. So I would say that is just immediately rear facing.
Yep.
And he's going to do a physical attack for 4 base damage, plus 2 is 6, and 4 attack dice.
Ouch.
Oops.
So. Cool.
So 6, that's 9. Minus
2
is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's down to 8.
She gets a little boost to her defense now.
Sorry. Because she was adjacent.
Oh yeah, look at that.
To partial cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
So she's at 9. It is now our turn again.
Mm-hmm.
And this time Daniel will, I think he's just going to get up close and personal. Wait, is there any AoE that the Phoenix does?
Yeah, he does AoE. But not
on defense.
No.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is just get closer to Drusus and do my same attack from range. Right?
Sure.
Yeah. So 2 base damage plus 1 from Drusus is 3, and I roll 3 die instead of 2. And I get 2, so that'll be a total of, where was my health? He hasn't lost any yet.
Yep.
So that is 2 plus 3 is 5, minus 1 physical defense is 4. So the Phoenix is down to 2 health. Okay, and we will do that again.
Whack 'em.
1 is 3 plus 1 is 4, minus 1 is 3.
In the bush. Oh, just kidding.
Up to 15.
Rebirth.
Yeah. Okay.
So goodbye, rebirth token.
And there we are.
Now let's draw an interesting card. Let's see what the monsters do in response.
Fire
Toad.
Lowest magical defense, that is Drusus. That is farthest away. Places creature adjacent to the target's back. Can't do that, so we'll just go adjacent to the target. And he will do a magical attack for 4 base damage with 2 attack die. 6 minus a magical defense of 1 is 5.
All right. Acceptable losses. Put them down to 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And that is the end of the Fire Toad's turn. It is now his turn.
Drusus, yeah.
The interesting thing there being that he can't get over to do anything to the Phoenix.
But there's this here toad right here.
Yeah, he can do the toad for sure. So I think what I'll do is move him 1 closer to the Phoenix.
Rotate.
And just turn. Versus 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, I would just move him to 1 and have him face towards the...
There.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And he will do 1 mighty big swing. So he has a base damage of 5 with his passive. So 5 with 3 die. Plus 2 is 7. Minus a defense of 0 is 7. However, on defense, apply burning to adjacent attackers.
Burning. Ooh, we have tokens for that.
Yep. So Drusus is now burning. So we moved his health down.
Oh no.
Now, when a target is burning on the Fire Toad cards, it says to assign damage.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So Drusus is burning, and that means he has -1 speed and -1 base damage. So he just won't be able to use his passive anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how many times has the Phoenix activated now? Twice, right?
Oh, right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
We forgot to do the every time it activates, it hits everybody for one. Yeah. Okay. That is the end of Drusus's turn. And has everyone gone now?
Yes.
Yes. So it's a new round. Creatures are starting.
Abilities are refreshed.
Yeah. And we get the Phoenix. Everybody goes down health. And the Phoenix is going to target wherever he will be next to most adjacent allies or most missing health points. In this case, the Trenchworm is 1 away from full, and the Toad is further away from full. So he will do a flying advance of 5. So he will fly, and flying is orthogonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, can't quite do that. So 3, 4, 5. That would be the closest he could get.
3. Was this 3 or 4?
He was here.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Yep.
I misunderstood what was happening.
If all allies are at full HP, they are not. Discard this card and draw again. If there are at least 2 adjacent allies who are missing HP, assign 5 damage to self and heal all adjacent for. Otherwise, heal all allies for 2.
Was he here or here?
He was there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But we're not playing hard mode, and he's going to. If he can't go to where there's most adjacent allies, he would go to most missing HP. I guess in this sense, this says there's no adjacent, whereas there would be one adjacent.
One adjacent, yeah.
Okay, so we're saying that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, he can't walk backwards though.
Oh, you're right. So he'd have to use 1,
2, 3, 4, 5. Can't get there.
All right, so you're right.
So
you
here.
pick whichever one makes the most sense.
I think here. That's where we would want him.
Sure.
For us. And he is just going to cause healing of 2 on everybody. 1, 2. And the Trenchworm has 14 and is at 14. So that's it. And it also says heal all allies. So he is his own ally. So 1, 2.
Yep.
Oh, wait. He's already at 15.
Out at 15.
He's at 15.
So we're good there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So it's a new turn.
Excellent.
And the Phoenix, how much is left on the Toad? Toad has...
I don't know. I'm just going to have Viola heal herself to start
1, 2.
for 5 points so that she doesn't immediately die. Maybe.
Yeah. There's no good way to get rid of the Toad unless Drusus moves up. It's the only way to get Daniel in range. So Fiola's going to heal. I think she should go first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's draw the instinct card then.
Lava Fiend. So we get a break.
Okay. All right, so Fiola will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then heal herself for 5 with the Whisper ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The end.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
What if she did the 4 around to be... Because where was she standing?
Right in front of the Trenchworm.
Can she do it in such a way where maybe she doesn't move as far but leaves her back against? Regardless, they'd still be able to... It's not full cover, so no matter what, they can still get to her back if they teleported.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just trying to avoid that.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like
not
that's
possible.
an option.
Okay.
I mean, I could stop right here.
For +1 defense. I mean, ultimately, you're only going to be needed down here for capturing. So we still have to kill that worm before anything else goes down.
Yeah.
Or we just try to survive again and just drop the Phoenix and capture the worm, which may make more sense. We only need 1 gold.
Well, everything that's left is level 2, so we're going to get 2 from anything we capture.
Oh, well, then let's drop the Phoenix. Yeah. Okay, so I think you stay there then.
Okay.
And we'll try to capture the one that runs away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I don't think you can capture the trench worm. Watch it. Look at his card.
The trench worm may not be captured and escapes if it's the last active creature. Okay. So
we ignore the trench worm, kill one of these two, and capture the other.
Capture the remaining. So the easiest one to kill right now.
Remember, if we go after the Phoenix and we get him captured, we start the capture process. He doesn't activate, so he won't do the AoE damage.
Oh, I think he's dead here in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So Fiola has went. So we have Daniel and Drusus left. The Phoenix is adjacent to Drusus.
Yeah.
So that's flanking. So Daniel's just going to turn. So Daniel has a base damage of 2. He's going to add 1.
Which creature went after Fiola?
The Lava Fiend.
Well, I think the Lava Fiend went before Fiola, and that's why we got a break, so she went.
Oh, so no one's gone yet.
Yeah, so we'll just pull one, and then Daniel can
right.
do his biz.
No!
No!
We were so set up for success. Wait, it says halt, so he doesn't move at all.
Good.
Perfect. So he's going to target that with the highest missing health points, which is the toad. He's going to heal for 5. So the toad's going to go up by 5.
Well, his cap is
18, so he's now full health.
So the Phoenix heals himself.
And he's going to assign 3 damage to himself. 1, 2, 3. If target is now at full health, heal Phoenix to full health. And draw another instinct card, which thankfully is the Lava Fiend, so we get a break. All right,
man.
So I'll just do what I was going to do.
Your best laid plans mean nothing before these creatures.
Okay, so Daniel's going to turn around. He has 2 base damage. He gets 1 from Drusus, so he has 3. He's back facing to the Phoenix, so that's 5.
Yep.
And he's attacking a creature that is adjacent to Drusus, so we'll take advantage of flanking, so his base damage gets 4 more. That is 9. And he gets 3 dice.
Yep.
And gets to attack twice.
9 base damage, huh?
Plus 2 is 11.
11. Minus a defense of 1 is 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That puts him well within capturable range.
But we don't have time for that.
But definitely within murdering range. 9.
That's another 11.
Minus 1 is 10. In the bushes you go, Phoenix.
All right.
And we'll get, I think we get some feather materials from the Phoenix, so that's cool.
Okay. That is his turn. And we draw a fire toad.
All right, what's he going to do?
He's going to target that with the lowest magical defense.
Guess who that is?
Who is the nearest. He will advance 4.
Doesn't even need to.
Doesn't need to, but we know what he's going to do. Yes. And he's going to do a range, up to range 2 attack.
Okay.
And he is going to do 4 base damage. Plus 2 for back facing is 6, and do 2 dice. And whatever he rolls is going to be assigned damage.
2?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Hiya! 0.
Nice. So just 6 assigned damage to Drusus. Yeah.
That puts him at 14.
5, 6. All right.
Okay.
That's the end of the toad's turn.
That means it's back to the Seekers.
It is back to the Seekers.
Now Daniel just destroyed that Phoenix, so Drusus is up.
Is he the only one that's left?
That's it.
So he can't do anything meaningful other than
turn around and whack the toad.
1, 2, 3.
Can only move 2 right now because of the burn.
Right. That's
How do you get rid of burn?
So I'm going to do this with Daniel. I'm going to go like this. A side strafe down to the edge of the map and turn 90 degrees so that things can't crop up behind him. to avoid that rear-facing attack. And he is going to attack the fire toad with 4 base damage. He won't get his veteran because he's burning. And he will get to roll 3 die. And he scores 2 more. So that is a total of 6 against a physical defense of nothing.
0.
So that's 6 damage to the toad, dropping him to 12. However, the toad on defense applies burning to adjacent attackers. He already has that. And if a target has less than 13 health, fire toad's attacks have an attack immobilize. That is not the case yet.
And he didn't attack back. He just assigned a burn. Okay, great.
Yeah. All right, let's see what's up next. The Lava Fiend.
Oh, excellent.
Which was the beginning of the new round.
Beginning of the new round. I think you're right.
Yeah.
That is still on cooldown.
Yeah. So we got a break here. Daniel could put the toad in a capture position. And on Drusus's next activation, he could initiate that, and the other 2 could try to kill that, because it's gonna, if it's the last one alive,
it's just gonna run off. So
yeah, but really, to be honest, we don't need to capture anything. Oh no, we do, because we need a gold.
We need to capture 1 creature. And let's try and capture the toad. It's
gonna be tight.
Closest within range to being able to do that.
It's going to be tight. So the toad has 12 health left. And if I use Daniel...
Just do 1 attack.
Right, but that 1 attack where I'm standing right now...
It's not going to do 12 damage.
Would be 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 2 for back is 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 3 die could be 12 damage. So I just don't back face.
Yeah.
I just move to not back face.
There you go.
So I will do 1. I have to back face. I don't have any other choice. That's it. Okay. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I can't, it only has 2 movement. Okay, so he's gonna...
Oh, wait a minute. Have Drusus attack it and have Daniel initiate capture.
Okay, so I will turn... Why was he facing that? Was he facing that way? That makes no sense.
Sure.
Oh no, he did that to kill the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay, so Drusus is gonna go first. He's going to attack the fire toad. Again, he has 4 base damage. He's burning, so he can't take his benefit of veteran. He's going to roll 3 die, so 4 plus 3.
Do it 7.
Minus nothing.
Okay, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you're burning, but you already were, so it's fine.
Okay, and it is the trench worm.
All right, what's he doing?
The lowest physical defense.
Okay, we're all tied.
Okay, then the lowest health.
Okay, so you know who that is.
Place him on an unoccupied field adjacent to the target's back. Let's do it on this side so he's closer to the others. And he will do 4 base damage with, so it's 6 plus 4 attack die. He could.
Oh yeah.
Actually, he can't because you have +1. Nice. Okay. So he does 6 plus 2 is 8. Minus your physical defense of 1. 2. So that's 6.
Yep.
Minus 1 for being next to
5.
Half cover. Or partial cover. Okay. Do I initiate capture, or does Fiola heal herself, or does she attack that thing and make it run away, knowing it'll just teleport probably to her again when it activates again?
She can't heal herself. She could put bestow on herself, but that won't do anything until her next activation, which is 2 more creature activations between now and then. one of which will most likely be the
Yeah.
trench worm, which will hit her anyway, which will kill her anyway. So it's basically pointless to do anything with her.
We
It's
can't
kinda
capture
how I feel.
anything without her.
Yep.
So we'll just have to take the chance that it doesn't attack her.
Yep. So I'm gonna have her move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then have her put bestow on herself, just to see if maybe it does something. Now, I would like to put bestow on her first and then move, but as soon as you take your action, you're done. You have to move first and then take your action. So she does have bestow on, and hopefully she does not get attacked in the next 2 creature activations. So go ahead and flip that instant card.
We could attack him.
And to what end?
So regardless, we need all 3 to capture. So we need to be putting some damage to him, or we won't be able to capture this guy regardless.
I don't understand.
We need 3 seekers to capture either of them.
Yep.
Right. So if we're not going to start damaging him now.
Damaging him?
Correct.
Why do we need to damage him?
Because he will come and damage us while we are taking 2 full rounds to try to capture him. So she'll just die during that.
Right.
But if we can hit him now, he'll teleport as far away from her as he can get, which is right now this corner.
Sure. And then
Daniel can turn around, and then
then the next time he activates, he will just teleport right back to her.
Right.
And kill her anyway.
He may. But she's going to die before we capture anything, too.
Right.
I think it's a
So
good
she
idea.
dies while we capture, she dies during.
Yeah.
The gamble is
that maybe she can do a big hit right now. He's only 14. If she can drop him like 5 or maybe 6, he gets 2 full hits. He could go 1, 2, range 2, and attack it, because that's where he's going to move.
Right.
He goes the furthest away.
So.
And Drusus initiates capture.
So instead of her.
Like right here, she'd go 1, 2, turn 4. She'd have +1 just in case he did attack.
Yeah.
And
all right, so we'll attack it and see if we can drive it away, and maybe we'll get lucky and that Daniel can try and kill it.
Yeah, because on defense, after the attack is resolved, place the trench firm as far away as possible. Oh, never mind.
So he would go to that corner.
As far away as possible from all seekers, not the one that is attacking him.
Yep.
So there's no way to... yeah, then I think it's either or. It doesn't really matter at this point. So whichever way you prefer. I don't think it makes much of a difference.
All right.
Okay, so hopefully he targets somebody else, and
Well,
she
he
gets him
target
healing.
anybody else. He won't.
Okay, so whose turn is it now? Theirs.
Theirs. Yep.
And it is the Phoenix. So we get a little bit of a break.
Great.
We are going to initiate capture.
Okay, so have Drusus or Daniel already gone this round? Daniel has, right?
Daniel has gone.
No, Drusus went because he smacked the frog.
Oh, it's going to tie up Daniel, though.
Well, it's going to tie up all of them anyway. But it prevents the toad from activating and, going after anybody else. This is a damned if you do and damned if you don't situation.
Yeah, my thought is almost, because if he initiates capture, Drusus, I don't think is going to be able to pack enough punch before... I don't think he'd be able to help Fiola enough to kill that before
I think you
she
need
dies.
to give up on trying to kill the trench worm.
Then Fiola dies, and there's no point in trying to initiate capture at all. Then I think we just forgo capturing and just kill the frog, and then we win. That's it. We win right now. We still have some health, and we automatically win because he flees.
Just call it.
Just call it.
Yeah.
Quit while we're ahead before suffering more losses on all of them. Because this way we'll easily be able to get Matsu back to full.
Yeah.
right?
And
we can just
Yola can
get
make
back
it
to full.
Via the healing.
And we hope we just have better creatures for us in the next scenario.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. So Daniel gets to activate. He turns. He does a plethora of damage. How much does the toad have left?
5.
He does.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't matter how the dice roll out.
It would
his
be
base
11
damage
and 11 again.
will be ridiculous.
Right? 9 plus
11.
So there's 11, and then he dies.
A dead toad.
Yeah.
All right. In the bushes you go, Mr. Toad.
So we killed the toad. The other
Trench
the worm
then flees.
He runs away.
Get no resources for it, but it doesn't slaughter the rest of our people in a bout of maddening, insane damage that comes out of nowhere.
So sometimes you just have to cut your losses in the wilds and just survive and hope that maybe you can carry out your plans after the next season.
Yeah.
There was a lot of palpable frustration and unsatisfactory results in that one, I think.
2 seasons in a row, really rough, but I think what we'll do is get everybody back in a fighting shape and come back for one more season and see how we go. That's probably all we'll be having time to record today is one more season. Then we'll get the last 3 or so later this month.
Yeah.